Philadelphia was a city of hard edges. Jace Carter knew them well. Growing up in the shadows of poverty and violence, he learned to fight before he could read. The streets were his first boxing ring. Every day was a struggle for survival. Jace found solace in Benny's gym. It was a gritty, sweat-stained sanctuary. The heavy bags and the smell of leather were comforting. Benny Morales, a former boxer with tired eyes, saw something special in Jace. He saw a fighter's spirit burning bright. Benny taught Jace the sweet sides: jab, cross, hook, uppercut. The rhythm of the ring became his escape. Every punch thrown was a release from the harsh realities outside. Training was grueling, pushing Jace to his limits. But boxing was more than just a sport for Jace. It was a way out, a chance to rise above his circumstances. He dreamed of a better life, a life beyond the concrete jungle. He clung to that dream with every ounce of his being. Jace's amateur career was a baptism by fire. He fought with raw talent and unwavering determination, but experience was a cruel teacher. Losses mounted, each one a bitter pill to swallow. The roar of the crowd, the sting of defeat, the taste of blood in his mouth. Jace learned the hard way. Doubt crept in, whispering insidious doubts in his ear. Maybe Benny was right. Maybe he wasn't cut out for this. "Give it up, kid," Benny would say after particularly brutal losses. "This life ain't for everyone." But Jace couldn't quit. Giving up on boxing meant giving up on himself, on his dreams. He trained harder, pushing past the pain and the doubt. He knew he had what it took. He just needed a chance to prove it. His 11th fight, the lights seemed brighter, the crowd louder. Jace Carter, the underdog, stepped into the ring with Hector El Toro Vasquez. Vasquez, undefeated, a force of nature. The first round was a blur of leather and sweat. Vasquez, a brutal counterpuncher, landed heavy blows. Jace, battered but unbroken, fought back with the heart of a lion. Round after round, they traded punches. Jace, his face a mask of blood and determination, refused to back down. He could hear Benny's voice in his corner, urging him on. In the final seconds of the last round, Jace saw an opening, a split-second opportunity. He unleashed a thunderous right hook that connected with Vasquez's jaw. The crowd erupted as El Toro crashed to the canvas. Jace had done the impossible. The knockout victory over Vasquez changed everything. Jace Carter was a star. Fame and fortune followed, intoxicating and seductive. His face was on magazine covers, his name on everyone's lips. He had escaped the ghetto, but the ghetto hadn't escaped him. Bad investments, hangers-on, and the seductive allure of easy money led him astray. He surrounded himself with false friends and yes-men, their loyalty bought and paid for. The hunger that had driven him, the fire in his belly, began to dim. He was living the high life, but it felt hollow. The cheers of the crowd rang empty in his ears.